Hey peeps. Just trying to see if this is the right answer for time dilation. If it's not time dilation, then it's got to be something else. Probably just to slow down the energy in the world, the universe. It could be the way expansion happened, and then it could be the way that it. The reason why it's either getting hotter or colder from a certain source. But as we are drifting away from the center of the universe, which is possibly, we'll just say it looks like a big funnel cake that has a bell on it. Okay, so, or at least that's what they say in the mapping and part of the universe. So I'll show you what I have, and you guys react as much as you want to. So right here, I have volume times momentum congruent to kinetic. The reason why I know you can do that is because there was a study done to see what congruencies could be done within the physics realm. And they said if you multiply momentum and kinetics, you can't do anything but just apply that force to itself. So that's what I did. I did volume times mass congruent to kinetics plus force minus A times variant. Now, I don't know what they said about if you can't have this right here, where you had to put it at the end. I don't know about that. I haven't been found to be right about anything like that. But remind you, this equation does return back to volume, and it results from time dilation and also time displacement to be its own type of dilated experiment. So if you guys think that there are particles in the air that are reaching other types of planets or something like that, the actual answer is yes, it could be true. If you really believe it is, and if you don't know what you're doing about it, then I wouldn't try doing anything. But then, okay, so over here we have, this is half a wavelength, by the way, at right around time right there. That's half a wavelength. This is wavelength. This is acceleration. Alright, so then I multiplied it by time. So I would have to do a contingency. I don't even know where my pen is, but here. I have to do a contingency right there to say that I'm multiplying it or adding it to something. Then mass plus time displacement. That's displacement. After that, it's e to the limit frequency. I think that's frequency, but I'm not sure. I always have trouble with some of the parts of physics because I'm new to it. But e to the limit of x, then time dilation minus momentum. I can't, but I think I multiply time dilation. So I was doing this up here, like this, because that's where it went to. So I kept doing an X, where it was 4 dimensions, touching one spot. And if I subtracted it, I subtracted it. No, I did it the wrong way. I'll have to multiply it. I think that's what I did anyway. So, I'll see what it does when it subtracts it, but, here, when we subtract it, goes up here, curls over like this, like that, comes around, then here we get a magnet or a time spot, which you can jump and leap to in another place that's by mass. So this is actually more of an Einstein-Rosenberg bridge than it is not really an Einstein-Rosenberg Rosenberg Bridge. Then you take that mass, you go around and go back and see how you have skipped gravity, and you go back to the mass. Now that's with the time dilation, that's what it does. And so also it goes from here and it would wrap itself around whatever mass you have over there. This is just wrapping itself around something that's accelerating. So something accelerating would be a planet or a quasar or the middle of the galaxy or anything like that. And momentum shoots you away from it. And you go down to 0.0 and come up to where there might be a chance that you started off where you were with the first part of the equation. And then let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's one more, so I'm gonna go back to putting down area. So you go to the area and you go backwards and you start over right here with volume, area. See it? So here we go, we're gonna put plus area. Alright, and that equals what I would call ERV. That's why the reason why I would call it that maybe is because I'm not used to seeing so much things that have something to do with it. And it was a hard equation to figure out back in the day. Now I have time dilation and time displacement. So I might as well use that the right way, along with momentum and area, because I can use those from the top to the bottom. And you wind up going back to the same place of where you were. Because if the volume is perfect, before the momentum and kinetics of each rotating object or accelerating object, something that's accelerating around us, like say this is the Earth, and this is the moon. So you already stopped at the moon, went backwards in time. When you go down here, you're going backwards in time. Right about here is where you would probably be past your point in time to slow down enough to go up and go restart where you were with the magnet, point X. And then you're gonna want to take point X and make it into an area, and then you should have all your stuff. All right, guys, take it easy.